Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Casey Sadler gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now, Harman Rodriguez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Hit to first, fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here comes the first pitch. Greg Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Sadler is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way, and he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That is third.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So digging in now, Jose Reyes here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1 to count. Moustakas, the runner at second with 1 away. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He loses him on ball.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Carlos.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit to third. Santana's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is hit. The right fielder, Jesse Whitaker.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Jesse Whitaker. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Stepping in now, Alex Blending. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now a pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Cueto will go to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate, Logan Morrison, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw, short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, number 23 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Casey Sadler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tony Cruz.
Tony Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pull, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I got to be honest, I was surprised he green-lighted him and took off the bunt right there. After not getting down the first 2 attempts, I would have thought he'd keep it on. But not the case, and he's able to mix in a base hit.
Into the box, Harmon Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Greg Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And it's quickly 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cruz on third, Cueto on second, Rodriguez at first, 1 gone. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Center fielder, number 12. Jorge.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Soler is out number 2 here in the third inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And 3 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning now. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Runner in scoring position at second with one away, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stanton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Chris Davis at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Reyes at second with 2 down. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now Carlos Santana, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Andrew McCutchen would be next. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball two.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Landon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Blanding comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next from Cincinnati, the catcher, Tony Cruz.
Ready now, Tony Cruz. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Logan Morrison, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Up next for the Buccos, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Johnny Cueto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Harmon Rodriguez tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Greg Garcia. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Cueto at second. Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another one sent foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Nelson Hahn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Nelson Hahn.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
This is flared out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Soler is there. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Three and 1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Russell will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. In now for the Reds, Jorge Soler.
The center fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. In his career, Soler is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesse Whitaker.
Now at the plate, Jesse Whitaker. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Todd Frazier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Cueto into his motion. First pitch on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Base hit into right center.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate now, Logan Morrison. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fielded by Votto. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. Now in the box, Alex Blanding. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date.
Blanding.
Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Tony Cruz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Santana. To second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Jose Abreu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Cincinnati, number 79, Jose Abreu.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're up 2-0.
7th inning, correct.
Jose Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jose Lopez.
Into the box, number 23, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 201 in his career. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Lucas Duda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Lucas Duda.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And right into the shift. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
Lopez, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Mike Moustakas. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count still at 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder,
ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. T.J. Antonelli takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 70, T.J. Antonelli.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to left. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates 1. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready now for Cincinnati, Harmon Rodriguez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Harmon Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that, oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, Greg Garcia. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Striding into the box, Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Votto is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Reds leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Davis now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, left fielder, Logan.
At the plate, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And Morrison in front. 2 balls and no strikes. In there. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Taylor Gutu will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Corey Millette is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Mallet.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. We've played 8 full. Pirates lead it 4-2. Edward Paradis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Jesse Whitaker.
Into the box now, Jesse Whitaker. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Todd Frazier, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
Next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Alex Blanding.
Stepping up now, Alex Blanding. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Digging in once again, Tony Cruz. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Mitch Hannigan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Mitch Hannigan.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Liner towards second. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pittsburgh Pirates crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Number 47 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edward Paradis records the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.